Why do 90% of agencies fail in Reddit when it's the most profitable platform you could be on? Your first assumption would be, well, they get banned. Okay, what happens when they don't get banned and they actually successfully do a warm up? Why do they still quit and stop pursuing Reddit? Everyone's heard the three common methods: spam, SUI, I'm not going to say the full name in case I want to post it on YouTube, and organic. We're going to go over all of those. And a fourth one that no one talks about for a reason. We're going to begin with SUI because that's the one where everyone wants to talk about. Oh, it's the most advanced one. Yeah, okay, buddy. Listen, I wasn't going to make a YouTube video about this because I was just going to share this as a document. That's why it's so wordy, because I wanted you to get the point of it without me having to express it. But as I was reading this, there's no way I could put in the oomph and the emphasis that I really wanted to when it came to just writing it down on a Notion template. So let's begin. I'm going to take you through all of the steps. SUI. Why is it called SUI? Best way to describe SUI method is like jumping off a cliff on IG Live. You're going to get hella views, but the party ends pretty quick. It's going to cost you a lot. So why should you do the SUI method? The SUI method is designed for those with significant capital and a highly skilled, well-coordinated chatting team who truly know their craft. This is a stupid method. Let me be clear. This is not the method for beginners. If you're excited because you think I'm handing you the big money advanced OFM method, think again. This is arguably the worst method out there right now. The SUI method appeals to those chasing instant gratification, the overconfident know-it-alls, and the get-rich-quick dreamers. It's flashy, reckless, and often leads straight to failure. Approach with caution. Better yet, steer clear away. Shut up. How do I set this shit up? Alright, don't want to listen to me. You want to fail? I got you. Here's how you do it. You buy a high-quality farmed account so you get into the most subreddits. That's already going to run you $50 to $60. A mobile proxy. You only need it for a week because this account is not going to survive for longer than 72 hours. An iOS jailbreak and a warmed account. You warm the account on your PC. Reference episode 1 and 2 on how to do that. And then once you're done warming it, you transfer it into the jailbroken iPhone. Then you should establish a very, very, very high converting funnel because you only got one shot. And you collect the best of the best content from your model. Then spam the ever-living fuck out of Reddit. Like 50 non-safe for work posts on 50 subs. Not all of them are going to survive. Some of them are going to get banned immediately. And then every post that survives, explode every post to be the first subreddit during peak hours. That's 1 p.m. Central Time here in the States. I don't know what that is for you in UTC. Google it. Get permabanned on Reddit. Contemplate why you're retarded. You should never run this. You can't even touch those subreddits anymore. Not with organic, not with spam, nothing. And it's not just those subs. You're also locked out of any subreddit these moderators manage. Why? Because the moment they see your account, they'll ban you for being managed and bot-like. What girl runs this method? No girl runs this method. Get banned. See how this method becomes a trap? Once you go down the SUI method path, you're stuck. You can only do the SUI on those subs, burning your bridges everywhere else. It's exactly why it's called the SUI method. It's a one-way ticket. So essentially, it's going to cost you $150 every run, assuming you paid for all the fixed costs like iPhones and tweaks, and the chance of you using any other Reddit method with that model ever again. This isn't the end-all be-all. Like I said, this is just the extent of my knowledge. I'd be happy to be proven wrong. Maybe it's the sickest method of all time. Doubt it, though. It's not. It's not the sickest method of all time. No one's ever proven me wrong. No one has ever made more money from this method than I do on method number 4 that I'm going to share with you. Organic. Let's meat and potatoes here. Some of y'all don't even know how to do this properly. We're going to get into it. The organic Reddit method is straightforward and effective. Keep your account looking authentic, post fewer but top-tier content, and scale strategically while building long-term trust with your followers. Here's how it's done. After completing the warm-up process and solidifying your account credibility, post 10 unique, high-quality posts with compelling captions in the same 10 subreddits. What makes this method stand out is its ability to position your account as a high-value presence, not just with your fans, but also with your subreddit moderators and Reddit itself. That's the power of going organic. 10 subreddit optimization. To find your ideal 10 subreddits, use what I like to call 10x rule. Identify 10 models similar to yours, sort their posts by top this month, and compile a list of 100 subreddit variations they use that consistently show high engagement. Only consider the subreddits with over 50,000 followers to ensure reach and activity. Once that's done, create a verification checklist for every subreddit requiring approval to post, including those with optional verification that grants the verified flair. Don't cut corners. Secure the verified flare, even if it boosts conversions by just 1%. The extra effort separates professionals from amateurs. While some prefer running this strategy with a single account, Reddit's current climate demands on having at least 2 accounts. This provides a backup if one gets banned, keeping your operation running smoothly. I have never, ever started with a Reddit client with just 1 account. Why? Because to me, $50 is way less valuable than 2 weeks of my time. If I could get both accounts successfully up and running, great. If one of them gets banned, great. I just saved myself 2 weeks of time. $50 is not nothing when it comes to literally just sitting there and warming up an account. No, thank you. I've even gone as far as buying 3 accounts just to be able to get one running. Not because I get banned, but because it's like, if I do get banned, I'm fucked. I never recommend you start with 1 account. Why? I mean, if you're that low on cash and you literally bro, I can only do 1, bite the bullet, friend. Spam method. The most stupid method, less dumb than suicide, but it's actually insanely terrible. It's like just under stupidity. Think of it like this. The organic method. That is your money generator. As long as that thing's alive and you feed oil, money, and energy, time into this generator, it's going to spit out USD. Do you understand? This is your top 10 subreddits, the cream of the crop. This is where you get the most views, the most engagement, the most upvotes, whatever. This is your main account. Then you create a second account, and you have to feed it the same amount of oil, money, and time, energy into this account, and you're going to get fewer results. Because it's not the top 10 subreddits anymore. Now it's the 10 below those. Right? I have no idea why on God's earth people say you should do the spam method when very, very quickly the cons outweigh the pros almost instantly. So you have your organic method, which is your golden generator. This brings you the most money. You're getting like 50 subs a day off of this one. This one's great. It's throwing USD at you. Benjamin Franklin's $100 bills, spitting them at you. You get it oil and time, it'll give you money. Second one, you give it oil and time, it'll give you a little bit less. Still good, just less. So now you have to give it double the oil and time for less results. And then you do a third account. Now you have triple the oil and time for even less results. And by the time you get to account 8, you are now going from making USD, having a generator that spits USD, and having a generator that spits Zimbabwean francs at you. Stop wasting your time with the spam method. It fucking sucks. There is never going to be a need for you to have 10 accounts. Yes, you do make a little bit more money. Where is the benefit in that when it takes up the entire day? It takes up so much money and it takes up so much time to run. It's not scalable. Oh yeah, I got it with 1 model. All right, do it with 10. Run 100 accounts. Make sure all of them are alive. Captions for every single one of them. VAs for all of them. Stupid. You can't scale it. Don't even get your hopes up on this method. I'm going to go over it very quickly. If you do want to try it, go ahead. The spam method is simple but effective. Have your model create 105 pieces of content weekly, every single week. Organize this content into 7 folders, 1 for each day of the week. So in Google Drive, have a folder that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 15 unique pieces of content in every single day. Now, each folder should contain 15 unique posts, ensuring you have fresh and engaging content ready to deploy every day. Consistency and volume are the backbone of this strategy. The spam method requires the 20x rule. Remember the 10x rule we just talked about? Find 20 models and identify 200 subreddits with over 50,000 members. Unlike other models, you're not optimizing for the top performing subreddits, you're leveraging every eligible subreddit. Here's how to execute. Split the 200 subreddits across 8 separate accounts. Each account will post 25 times a day, resulting in over 200 unique posts across the subreddits every single day. Do you know how much time that takes? No. I know what you're thinking, but how do 15 unique posts spread across 25 subreddits multiplied by 200 times make sense? It's not about perfection. It's about volume. It's not the most efficient strategy, but it works. That's the essence of the spam method. It's in the name. It's just spam. Now, for the 4th and most valuable method, episode 3, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. It's what turns your viewer from barely interested into fiery, let's go, I want to see this shit. Essentially what it is just a sneak peek. It's a fantasy that you play out in their head. It's something, it doesn't even have to be real.
It doesn't even have to be real.
Did he just CTA my ass? Yes, I did, but it's real. I'm just fucking with you. But now you got a taste of what a good CTA looks like. You were never interested in commenting in that video until I said comment and you receive a gift. And you actually do. Guess what that's going to do? More people are going to comment, and that's going to raise the algorithm. Now you got a taste of what I was talking about in video 3. So, for the most important, the most successful method in all of OFM that's never talked about, it's never talked about for a reason because they tell you it, you're going to start using it. They'd rather have you waste your time and give up on the spam method or waste your time and get okay results with the organic method. The most valuable method in all of Reddit OFM. The hybrid method bridges the gap between the precision of the organic method and the high volume of the spam method. By limiting operations to just 4 accounts, this approach balances efficiency and sustainability and growth, making it an ideal choice for those looking to scale strategically without overextending resources or risking rapid bans. Unlike the organic method, which focuses on building long-term trust with fewer high-quality posts, the hybrid method allows for a higher volume of posts while still maintaining an authentic and credible presence. At the same time, it avoids the chaotic, high-risk nature of the spam method by keeping the number of accounts manageable. With just 4 accounts, you could achieve significant reach while staying in control of your operations. Each account should be carefully warmed up to establish credibility within your chosen subreddits. Go back to episode 1 and 2 on how to actually get the account live. The hybrid method, in its ability to deliver results without sacrificing control, offers a sustainable way to scale operations while maintaining credibility and avoiding the most extreme approaches. So what did I just say? Remember how we talked about how the cons outweigh the pros of the spam method very quickly? That's right, but where's the fine line where it becomes outweighed? After the 4th account, there's no need for the 5th account, the 6th account, the 7th account, and the 8th account. The time and money that you put into 4 accounts and the money you receive back from those 4 accounts is perfect. You're not wasting your time, and you're actually getting value out of every account. And if you're dedicated enough, it's easier to scale. This isn't a cop-out of doing the spam method. This is how you actually run this. This is how you actually grow your Reddit operations. You don't start with 1, right? You're starting with 3 accounts for a reason. If those 3 survive, you're already in the hybrid method. I hope you just received immense value from this video. Free one-on-one coaching.